Hi, my name is Mandy Lambert, instructional designer, and I'm reviewing my Practicum project, which involved the 2021 MISO Customer Needs Assessment. This page here shows the table of contents, which shows all the different aspects of the project. I actually learned how to do an automatic table of contents in Word, which is really helpful to know. The most important aspect of the project is the key takeaways from the needs assessment. This is what I'm going to be using to tell different stakeholders in the business some of the opportunities, challenges, and options we have to develop the MISO training plan going forward. So these were gained from the data from the survey that I sent out to MISO customers, as well as interviews that I had with customers, as well as with other organizations that have a similar role as MISO. So you can see these are business and learning opportunities and observations that I found from looking through the data. The Excel sheet shows the data analysis that I did, which I actually was able to use skills from my previous non-instructional design job to go through that quickly. The full data download is on the tab here. The plan that I created for the entire project is seen here on page 6 and 7. This was challenging and really helped me develop time management and project management skills. Since this was part of one of 3 months in my internship, I was unsure of how much I could fit into that first month, especially because I would be learning new things about the company. However, I managed to communicate to my manager and other team members what I needed to get done and when, and that was able to speed along the process of sending out the survey and receiving data to allow me to analyze it. I also included my notes from meeting with customers and other organizations. These meetings were challenging to set up because a lot of people had busy schedules and I had to account for the time that it would take to find an open spot on their calendar. Also, being new to the organization, I did not have as much context for how different people work together in the industry. Looking back, I would ask more about an organizational chart or some other diagram that gives me more background information before going into these meetings. Another cool part of this project was researching trends and best practices in e-learning. I had to make sure that I allowed for enough time to do this, as they could seem less urgent than the meetings. I also learned that it takes quite a long time to format and cite notes and to allow enough time for that, even after you found the information. I learned a lot of great information that we're going to incorporate into our training plan, such as personalizing learning and even using data and technology to do that, blended learning, accessibility, and best practices and how to train the trainer, which is a project that I want to start if I continue working at MISO, where I help teach subject matter experts how to facilitate more advanced courses or question and answer sessions. Overall, this was a great project that really developed skills and taught me more about what kind of work I want to do in the instructional design field. I found that I have a passion and affinity for program development, looking at what could be done to improve and grow a project in the future. And I'm using that as a way to decide on what opportunities to take as I explore full-time instructional design opportunities. I really learned a lot about project management, communicating with others, how professional organizations work, and how to really understand what customer needs are. This project was a great way to apply the skills I've learned in my program to real-world learning challenges.